premature ejaculation, causes and 10 tips for treatment. As a couples and sex therapist in private practice, I am often astonished at how many men and couples come to see me trying to fix premature ejaculation. Many men suffer with shame and embarrassment about feeling that they ejaculate too quickly, leading them to have anxiety about sex and their performance. According to the Mayo Clinic, the exact cause of premature ejaculation isn't known. While it was once thought to be only psychological, doctors now know premature ejaculation is more complicated and involves a complex interaction of psychological and biological factors combined. Psychological causes. Some doctors believe that early sexual experiences may establish a pattern that can be difficult to change later in life, such as situations in which you may have hurried to reach climax in order to avoid being discovered. Guilty feelings that increase your tendency to rush through sexual encounters. Other factors that can play a role in causing premature ejaculation include erectile dysfunction. Men who are anxious about obtaining or maintaining an erection during sexual intercourse may form a pattern of rushing to ejaculate. Anxiety. Many men with premature ejaculation also have problems with anxiety, either specifically about sexual performance or related to other issues. Relationship problems. If you have had satisfying sexual relationships with other partners in which premature ejaculation happened infrequently or not at all, it's possible that interpersonal issues between you and your current partner could be contributing to the problem. Biological causes. A number of biological factors may contribute to premature ejaculation, including abnormal hormone levels, abnormal levels of brain chemicals called neurotransmitters, abnormal reflex activity of the ejaculatory system, certain thyroid problems, inflammation and infection of the prostate or urethra, inherited traits, nerve damage from surgery or trauma, rare. USAnews.com reported that the average length of a sex act is 7.3 minutes, but an astonishing 43% of men finish in under 2 minutes. Treatments for premature ejaculation include 1. Trying to build control over your ejaculatory reflex. Begin by self-stimulating, masturbating, regularly, 3 to 5 times per week, to become accustomed to the level of sensitivity and stimulation. Try masturbating with both a wet hand and a dry hand to get used to varying sensations. Try building control by masturbating right up until you feel yourself about to release, then stop masturbating. Let your erection die down a little bit, maybe 5 minutes or so, and then start masturbating again. Do this exercise 3 or 4 times before you finally allow yourself to finish and masturbate to orgasm. Practicing this idea will help you to know where your point of no return is, so that during partner sex, when you feel this sensation happening, you can back off either by pulling out to change sexual positions, thus stalling your sensation for a moment, or you can change your stroke. Instead of thrusting in and out during sex, you can leave your penis inside your partner and go in circles, which can be a bit less stimulating. Knowing what your point of no return feels like is crucial for gaining control over ejaculation. 2. Practice Kegels to attempt to delay orgasm. Kegels are useful when the ejaculation is near and can help to stave the ejaculation off. Just Google Kegel exercises to see what they are. They help to build up the muscles in your pelvic floor to help you have better control. In a controlled study in 2012 on premature ejaculation, men who couldn't last for even 1 minute before ejaculating completed a 12-week course of pelvic floor exercises and were found to increase their ejaculation response time from 31.7 seconds to 146.2 seconds. 3. Using condoms also helps to delay ejaculation. They work by reducing sensitivity during intercourse, so they can be helpful for a premature ejaculation problem. Use a thick brand condom. Trojan ends will work if you can use latex. 4. Try making use of the refractory period after ejaculation. How soon can you achieve an erection after ejaculation? How long can you stimulate the second erection before ejaculation? Many men experience less sensitivity during the second erection, and often a good treatment for premature ejaculation is to have the man ejaculate once, maybe during intercourse, then move on to please his partner until his erection returns, then use that second erection to have a longer intercourse session. Although some couples initially complain about this idea, it has worked very well for lots of couples. 5. Another tip to try is to use more lubricant. Reducing the friction may help you last longer. 6. If you haven't orgasmed within 24 hours of being sexual with your partner, you will ejaculate quicker. Men who masturbate in the mornings and then have relations with their partners in the evening tend to be able to last longer because they have had an orgasm within the same day. You can also masturbate at night and have sex in the morning with the same effect. 7. How much foreplay are you engaging in? Try more or less, or different types of foreplay. Try more or less focus on the penis to control the level of stimulation. If you're achieving an 8.5 level of stimulation before attempting to penetrate, where a 9 is the point of ejaculatory inevitability, penetrate when you are a 6 or 7. Never carry a lit match into a dynamite factory. Sometimes more foreplay helps with premature ejaculation because it allows the man to gain control over his anxiety and to be relaxed instead of hurrying through, which could amp up his anxiety and lead to premature ejaculation. 8. Many SSRI medications works magically to help dull orgasmic sensation. This side effect can be very frustrating to men who don't have a premature ejaculation problem, but for a man who ejaculates prematurely, it can work amazingly. Talk to your doctor about the benefits of taking an SSRI antidepressant for premature ejaculation. 9. Using the squeeze technique. This technique is where the man is having intercourse and then when he feels like he is close to release, pulls out and squeezes the head of his penis where it joins the shaft, thus producing a stop sensation, helping him to be able to dull the sensation of wanting to orgasm. When he feels like that point of no return sensation has dulled, he would then reinsert and begin again having intercourse. He could use the squeeze technique as many times as he wanted before finally allowing himself to orgasm. 10. Finally, examine the relationship to deal with the sexual dysfunction. Look at how we are communicating regarding sex and what our hopes and goals are for our sexual relationship. Talking to a qualified sex therapist can also work wonders. Find a good one at aasact.org. Hopefully, this post was helpful to give you a quick overview on premature ejaculation as well as its causes and treatments. Thanks.